Hey everybody, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. It's been a few days since I've been on here. I've been busy. In fact, yesterday my husband was like, well, what are you going to do today? I said, absolutely nothing. I mean, I did a few things, but I'm white. So yeah, it's been busy. I mean, we're in the process of selling our house, looking for another house. And not from, I don't say looking for another house in a state of, oh my God, I got to find a house. No, it will happen when it's meant to happen. This one will sell exactly when it's meant to happen. The next one will show up exactly when it's meant to show up. So, in fact, somebody asked me last night, well, what are you going to do if you sell your house and you don't have one to go to? I said the same thing I did the last time. Just know then the next one will show up perfectly. And I don't worry. Literally, people, I'm telling you, I worry about nothing. And the message that I got when I sat down to do this video was just stop. Just stop. This is not the time for us to push. If things come up, yes, work through them. But stop trying to figure it out. Stop trying to make something happen. Stop working so hard. This is not the time to work. Just be. You know, my husband and I were looking at a house the other day, and we left there. We were so excited, and there were a bunch of ideas that were swirling in our heads about what we could do with the property. Venues, healing facilities. I mean, it's just the list went on and on and on. And while I had the excitement about that, all of the sudden I came to this place of just peace, of just be. And I told him, I said, you know what? All of that may come, it may not. I'm at a place where I just want to be. And not from a place of being lazy. I am not a lazy person. Never have been, never will be. But just a place of it's like somebody called me last night because something happened in their life yesterday that was kind of traumatic. And they called me and they were asking me for help. That's why I'm here. I'm not here to be confined to a 9-to-5 job. I'm not here to be tied down to anything. I'm here to be free. That when someone needs me, I'm there to help them. Like yesterday at, like 10:05, my agent sent me a message and she said, somebody wants to see your house at 11. Completely ignoring the fact that we asked for 24 hours notice, which is pretty standard, but they wanted to be here in less than an hour. I'm like, I'm on my way out to the store. I'll turn around and go back, get my dogs out of there, pick up, a couple things. Give me till 11:30. But I had the ability to do that. This is the time, like I said, to just be. Step back into, because most of you that are following me have worked so many years. You've worked so hard, even if it's in a short time frame. You've worked so hard to evolve. This is the time to enjoy what you've evolved to. And I don't mean just stop. And stop trying. Stop struggling. Stop, again, as things come up, work through them, but stop looking for, I have to heal, I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to do the next thing. No, you don't have to do beans. What you have to do is just be. Just be. And it will give you such a state of, and if it doesn't give you a peace, you need to practice it. Because that's where we're supposed to be. We've been so geared that you have to do. No. So you're constantly looking for the next modality, the next thing. Just relax and enjoy the journey. And that's what I told my husband about this house. It's like, you know what? I just want to get there and just be. I told him, I said, whether this is our house or not, I don't know. There are things that will fall into place if it's meant to be the house. But I told him, I said, the willow trees by the creek, to be able to just sit there in a chair, in a hammock, in a whatever, and just enjoy being surrounded by a willow tree and listening to the water run by. Oh my God. Just to be able to walk up to the top of the mountain, which is not a huge hike, we did it the other day, and sit in the gazebo and look out across the mountains. You know, just to enjoy life. That is heaven on earth. That is where we're supposed to be. Stop doing. Just stop doing and start being. You know, there's such a sense of, I don't even know what word to put on it. I just want you guys to get this. You know, there's such a sense of, there's such a passion. That I want everybody to just get this. Come to a place where, get to the place where you just relax. And you just know that everything happens for a reason. It's all happening for you. It's all been, whatever it is, you've created it. Nobody is the creator of your existence but you. You can co-create, but even the people that you're co-creating with, you've brought them into your existence. You didn't physically go, well, you may have, I don't know. You didn't physically go out and, you know, pick these people off the street or out of the store or whatever. But your existence, the vortex of your frequency, your energy has drawn them to you for a reason. It doesn't matter why it doesn't matter who they are. It doesn't matter what their purpose is. They're there for a reason. They might be there for a fleeting minute. They might be there for the rest of your life. But understanding or understanding, that's the big thing. It's coming to an understanding that you are a divine being having a physical human experience on this planet. You chose to come here. You wanted to come here to have the experience that you picked. It's like you went through this catalog. You know, I mean, for those of you that are like close to my age, when Christmas came around, you had the Sears Wish book. You flipped through the pages of the Sears Wish book and you dog-eared the page, you marked it somehow so your parents knew what you wanted for Christmas. God, it makes me want to cry. That's what you did before you got here. You went through this wish book of life, of experiences, and you said, these are the things that I would like to experience in this existence. And then you get here and you try to get out of it. You're like, what effed up mess is this? Who would do this to themselves? Why would I have done this to myself? There's no way I would have done this. God is punishing me. No. You did it. It was your wish. It was your desire to come here and have that experience. For what? Who knows? You know. Your higher self knows. And then we struggle to get through it. We struggle to scramble through whatever this experience is, trying to get to the next thing. Just freaking sit back and enjoy it. Enjoy life. It just, like I said, there is such a passion that I want people to understand this. Understand it, whatever. Just get it. That you're here to enjoy the experience. And when things happen, it just is. It's not good or bad. It just is. And when you start putting a label on it of it's good or it's bad, it's your judgment. It's your belief system. Because what's good for you is not good for somebody else. And what's bad for you is not bad for somebody else. So it's your belief system. It's what you've been taught. It's what you've been told. Let it go. Stop judging everything. And I know some of you may think that this is I'm picking on you, or I'm calling you out, or it's not setting well with you. I'm telling you, because I was there. I was there. I was you. If that's where you are. When you get to where I am, and some of you are where I am, you will look back on those experiences and be grateful. And I know some people are like, yeah, you're crazy. There's no way in hell I'd look back on this and be grateful for it. I'm telling you. When you get to a point where you can look back on those things and be grateful for them, because you see where You learned a lesson from it. You became the person that you are now. It got you to where you are now. It got you here. Be grateful for it. Again, as things are shifting, as things are changing, more of this stuff is going to come up. And if you are not enjoying life, if you are not able to sit back and just go, you know what, it just is, and not get wigged out about it, just accept what comes as it comes. However you need to do that, it's probably different for everybody. Find out where your peace is. What brings you peace? Is it sitting and meditating? Is it playing with your animals? Is it just going out in nature? Is it taking a drive, riding your motorcycle, getting on a horse? And what is it for you? This is the time. That is what you need to figure out. Is what brings you peace? And is it automatic writing? Is it channeling? I don't know what that is for you. Nobody knows what that is for you. Only you know what that is for you. That is what you need to do. And not from a place of panic, not from a place of, oh my God, no. Just, what is it that makes you happy? What is it that brings you back to center and brings you back to calm? Because when the shit hits the fan, when life happens, you need to know what that is. What is your happy place? How do you get there? That's how you're going to get through everything. Just from staying grounded, however that is for you. And that will give you the clarity to see that, you know what, this might not be pleasant, but it's happening for a reason. I might not know what that reason is right now. I might not ever know what that reason is. Because and this one is hard because you don't know, because something didn't happen. I told this person last night, I said, you might be stuck in traffic, but you being stuck in traffic or you getting stopped by 50 red lights, you're like, God, why do I keep getting stopped by a red light? Why can't I just get through the next light? You may have avoided an accident that you'll never know was going to happen because it didn't happen. It didn't happen. If you had blown through that red light or not been stuck in traffic, you would have had that accident. That accident happened on a timeline somewhere because that version of you blew through that stoplight. Or picked up your phone and answered a text message that You knew you weren't supposed to answer, but you chose to do it anyway. Or you got distracted from whatever. Just know that everything happens for a reason. You don't have to know what that reason is. It doesn't have to make sense to you because it's not always about you. You could have chosen to experience something for the benefit of someone else. You know, you or somebody could have chosen to be the person that was killed in a car accident by a drunk driver. But it was that accident that woke that drunk person up to sober up and then help other people stop drinking and driving. Does it suck for that family that lost that person? Yes. But that's why I'm saying everything happens for a reason. That person had a soul contract to accept that position, to be the person to say, you know what, I will take this job because I know it's going to wake that person up to do good. That's why I'm saying there's no good or bad. Everything just is. It's our judgment that puts, well, that's a horrible thing. Or how dare you say that? I say that because that is the way it is. Is it always fun? Is it always easy to deal with? No. Because on the flip side of it, that drunk person has to live with the fact that they took a life. So it's not fun for them either. But again, if something positive came out of it, you just never know. By the same token, there are people that just continue to choose to offend. That's their soul contract for a reason. It's not for us to judge. It's not for us to say it's good or bad. So just enjoy life. This is the time to just be. Like I said, with this new house, if this is the house, and because we both love it, we fell in love with the house. The energy was amazing. The house has such character. It is just like everything we asked for. Up to and including, I've always loved willow trees. It has 3 willow trees. I've always wanted a Japanese maple. There is a Japanese maple in the front yard. I'm not kidding you. I can't make this stuff up. We want water. It has a pool, a pond, and a creek. And a view of the mountains. It has everything we asked for. Including the Japanese maple and the willow trees. And my husband has said he would like to have an induction stovetop. Guess what? It has an induction stovetop. because he stayed somewhere one time and they had one, and he said, Pam, this is the coolest thing. I would love to have one of these. Again, it's not for me to figure out how to make it happen. It's not for me to go, okay, well, we got to figure out how we're going to make money. What are we going to do with all these buildings? Because it's a house it's a farm that was built. The house was built in 1835. But they've completely remodeled the inside of the house. It's amazing. Again, I don't know. If it's meant to be, it will be. It will just fall into place. I'm not trying to go out there and create anything. I just want to enjoy life. If somebody calls me and says, hey, I want to come see you. I want to, we have a place for family to stay. Or they just need my help and guidance. I've had 2 people call me in the last 2-3 days to clear energy. But I get to do that because I'm not tied down. I'm not restricted to a job or responsibilities that I have to say, oh, hang on, I need to ask for time off. I got to clear my schedule. No. I don't want to get tied down. The universe knows that. My higher self knows that. That's not my purpose in this world, is to get tied down. It never has been. The universe always provides. My higher self always guides me in a direction to take care of whatever needs to be taken care of. Is it what most people would look at as normal? No. There are people that look at me as being irresponsible or lazy. How they look at me as lazy that's their opinion, but because again, I am not lazy. But it's not, I don't live by the rules and guidelines that we were brought up with and we were brainwashed with. That's not me. I don't live by the guidelines of limiting beliefs and externalizing my power. If people don't understand that, that's not my problem. That's not my worry. I live to make me happy, and that's not selfish. I can't make anybody else happy if I'm not happy. And I'm not here to make anybody else happy. You have to make you happy. I can't make you happy. Nobody else can either. If you're looking for somebody else to make you happy, then it isn't going to happen. Nobody can make you happy but you. But we've been told that that's being selfish. No. So anyway, I hope this helps you. I really, truly do, because I want everybody to live in your heaven on earth, whatever that is for you. If it's working a job because it's what you enjoy doing, then go do that. Whatever you're doing, enjoy it. If you don't enjoy it, You have the power to change it. Never let anybody tell you that you can't accomplish anything. If you put your mind to it, if your heart is in it, you can accomplish anything you put your mind to. I love you. I want the best for you. You know what that is. I'm here to help guide you, but nobody can do it for you. But just enjoy the journey. When you can sit back and look over your life and look at everything that's happened and just know, you know what? I chose these things. They were the things when I flipped through that wish book and I said, I would like to experience this and I'd like to experience this. And then you come here and experience it. And then you want to judge it. Or you want to blame somebody else for it. I don't blame anybody for the things that I've been through or experienced in my life. It was my choice. It makes life so much easier to deal with. This is not an easy existence to exist in. I'm not saying that. But when you shift your mindset, it makes it easier. So I hope you have an amazing day. I send you so much love and so much gratitude. If you have questions, reach out to me. Click the like button, subscribe to my channel. It helps the channel grow. I'm not going to promise you I'm going to do videos every day anymore. Again, my life is shifting and changing. Yesterday, I thought about doing a video and I was like, no, I need to run to the store. And it's a good thing I did because, again, my agent sent me a message and said somebody wants to see your house in less than an hour. My life changes at the drop of a hat, and I'm okay with that. So, have an amazing day, and we will talk soon.